Don't
There.
forget to turn your in-game music off if you haven't
Yep,
already.
I already did. Thank you for reminding me. By the way, you did that right as I started the stream. By the way. Anyway, hello Empire at War community. This is your host Divine, bringing you another major playoff match of the 2021 Cup, Space Cup, followed by Carson, who will be co-commentating with me. How are you doing, my guy?
Good, good.
Are you excited for this match?
Oh yeah, I am. Either way, there's memes to be had.
That is true. This is one of probably one of the most hype matches I could think of. Um, I would say Ormy is the technical favorite, but he is also the king of throws. So this will be really exciting. Even though Ormy is the favorite, I would not be surprised if RealRex won this.
Hmm.
Um, moving, I'm going to show the bracket a little bit to show our little champions path to this match. We have Ormylar taking on Scythe, which in the winners round two, and RealRex taking Laney on. So basically, them both losing to two of the higher seed players in the winners bracket. Um, when they went down to losers, they dropped, and RealRex defeated Meteora, and Ormy defeated Jack Sparrow, which was very. I guess that match was very shocking for it to be a 3-0. But our I guess our participants are getting impatient, so we'll go ahead and do the draft.
Nice. I'm curious what we're gonna see for bans. So Ormy is the low seed, so he gets the two ban.
No, Ormy is the high seed.
Oh, Ormy's the high seed. Okay, so
Ormy
Rex gets
is
the first ban.
Yeah, Ormy is fifth seed,
Nice, nice.
and
Oh man,
RealRex is eighth seed. RealRex bans Naboo.
that's interesting. I wasn't expecting a Naboo ban from Rex.
Oh, oh. I was not expecting a Geonosis ban from Rex.
That's also this whole draft is like not what I expected at all.
No.
None of the maps I thought were gonna be banned were banned.
Yeah.
I was
Uh,
expecting Dantooine, Kessel, maybe
I
Polis.
was expecting Coruscant, but yeah, pick indoor. Goes
Nice.
goes with the indoor pick.
I wonder.
Ormy instantly picks Empire.
We get to see if Rex has corrected his mistakes on this map well enough to stop the hard defense. What do you think?
I haven't seen much of. I've only seen Rex play once on indoor, and it was not the best. So hopefully he has improved. Let me update the. I was not. I was so shocked by the bans. I did not update them at all.
I mean, this is interesting. Maybe
Uh,
Rex's whole plan was just to throw Ormy off with the bans.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Maybe he knows since he's the low seed, he doesn't want to pick Geonosis because he would want
Hmm.
Empire Geonosis.
Right. Well, one of the advantages you can have is if somebody knows you're going to always pick a map, like Rex always picks Geo, you could have a pretty good idea that you're going to be playing it. You're going to know what faction you're going to play. And if Ormy did all that preparation, it was just for nothing now. Yep, you got to go to spectator.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm figuring all this out. So as we go again, making sure I have everything before our participants. Is Army listening to the stream? I guess not, but whatever. All right, so I think we are good to go. All right, we are in game. Let's see what Ormy does. Both players actually have a pretty standard start, I think. Let's see. I think RealRex might actually be skipping the middle.
So he's trying to counter the hard defense.
Oh,
Oh, there's
redo.
the redo.
Interesting.
Okay, so that's his one off the bat. That's a good side for Army, though. It means
That's-
Rex is already feeling shaky about this map. And, like, Rex has no more redo, so if Rex fucks anything else up in this tournament, like, he has
Yeah.
to live with it.
Yeah, it's not the best using your redo on game 1.
That's pretty good for Orby. Plus, maybe it'll give Ormy the confidence he needs to not throw. Nico says in chat, Ormy gate.
I don't know what was, unless he missed the mine right here. I wasn't actually paying attention, but I'm not sure why he called for the redo. Oh,
He might have missed the bottom one.
He's going mid. With
Okay, so he's doing the start I did against Jax. He's copying me. Ooh, what's Ormy doing?
Army's choosing not to get anything in mid. Oh, he is going to get this for free, though. I think he will insta-buy that. Oh, he's choosing... Ooh,
Oh, man.
this X-Men right here.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Ormy... Oh, man. Ormy, actually, if he wanted, he could have built this for free.
I know. It's always frustrating to watch Ormy play the game.
Ooh. Yeah, losing all the... Oh, man. Like, Ormy would be in such a good spot if he would have built this middle.
And he had just hard defended it. Especially because Rex is only sending one over. Rex would have just seen it. Ormy's choosing to hard defend the bot side, though. Why would you want to hard defend the middle?
Yeah, the key... Like, because Rex will be able to build this mine for free.
Oh, man. Oh, man. That's not what you want to have happen.
Maybe Ormy wanted him to build this, and he's going to try to kill it?
If he was, then he should have used a bomber. If he wanted him to build it. Because that TIE Fighter is not going to kill it quick enough.
That is true.
At this point, I think Ormy's lost the game. Like, that mine will die. Ormy's not going to be able to kill the Rebel base mine because he's defending it for the next wing. He might get it, but it's not going to be, like, quick at all. That's a tough mine to kill.
Yeah. And Rex will be able to build this. He is close to...
Rex has the money for it, too, so he's going to insta-buy it. Ormy has nothing up there. This game's already lost for me.
The bomber right here
is really late. I think that would have been fine because if he had done it immediately, if that was his plan.
Yeah, I think Ormy kind of just threw this game.
Ormy also built the engine upgrade, which is good if you're defending. But he didn't defend anything. Man, he had the engine upgrade? Oh, he should have totally built mid and hard defended it. Those X-Wings would have never gotten away from those TIE Fighters in mid, especially being an Ion Nebula.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. But, you know, Rex isn't keeping track of Ormy's base mine. And Ormy did pop the middle mine, so maybe. But I feel like there's so many X-Wings already. How many X-Wings are down there at the bottom?
2, and there's 3 more coming.
But they're all clumped together.
Uh-huh.
Now, Rex is going to go check. Do you think Rex has a bomber? Or perhaps an X-Wing?
He has to have something.
Is this the game of throws for both contestants?
No, I don't think Rex can throw this, to be honest. If he wanted to, he could let Ormy kill this, I feel like, and just stay at his base mine and rebuild it.
Mm-hmm.
The only way I can see Rex losing this is for some reason he like sends his X-Wings up here and goes AFK. like he like sends them up, presses S by mistake, and then like goes AFK. That's the only way I see him losing.
Unfortunate bomber got caught. Oh, I feel like even now Ormy could be hard defending his top left mine if he just could split his fighters between top right and top left. Just because the mine's already fully built. What is Rex doing with that?
I don't. Maybe that's his like weak fighter or his starting
Maybe
fighter.
that's the starting fighter. Possibility. I don't know. Army's building mid.
Yeah, but he's gonna have nothing to be able to defend it. I don't think.
Right.
And
If he could have killed those two little X-wings that are going to scout it too. I mean, it wouldn't matter.
no, it wouldn't have mattered. That's one thing I don't see a lot of Empire players do. Like, I don't know, maybe I just haven't seen enough in games, but like, if they skip the middle and you build that instantly, like, you just win. If they like decide to, well, they don't win, but they put themselves in a chance to win the game if they just skip the middle. If Rebels do. The
Army's.
The King of Throws. It begins.
I think Ormy always comes down to like he gets himself overwhelmed and he gets thinking about too much stuff because it seemed like he tried to do 3 different things at the start.
Mm-hmm.
And he played himself. Okay. So game 2 will be Ormy's pick. I think we're gonna see Polis game 2.
More than likely. Trying to think what's left. I mean, you could see a castle game. Maybe go.
It's
Yep,
Polis. I think Rex. Yeah, Rex beat Rebels. I think Ormy can win this. If Ormy plays it correctly. Ormy just needs to commit to his plan, though.
It is to note that out of every other map, though, when he played Jax, it was the closest match.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That is true. Laney in chat saying Rex winning on Ormy's faction pick, Pog. That is true. Ormy did have the faction pick.
Alright, game 2. Looks like Rex will...
I immediately disagree with Ormy's start.
Looks like he's going to the bottom left.
Ormy's not going to contest the Rebel base mine. I hard disagree with that. Because his mine will for sure die.
Maybe he's wanting to make it into a one mine versus one mine game?
Oh no, Ormy is going to go. Okay, he split. He warped and split. He just did it different. Same end result, just different.
But will he defend this?
I guarantee you will.
Oh, I actually forgot to, There we go.
Okay. That was pretty quick on the mine. Is Ormy going to warp in a bomber for the bottom and pull us? Is that a bomber coming in at the Rebel base mine?
It is, yes.
Okay. And now let's watch the Nebula.
I am watching Nebula.
There's only one fighter, so Ormy's holding on to his fighters to see what's going on. Rex chooses to build the Empire base mine missile turret.
It looks like he's going from all directions. I feel like if you're gonna hard defend this mine,
You have to have them in there.
yeah, like he waited too late.
But he did build the bot left mine, so that's also good. And Rex will have to take a second to find it. And Rex is going to lose his supply dock unless he warps into next week. Ormy, I think, could also benefit from the engine upgrade on this map. He has the money for it.
It's too. I feel like it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
Like he needs to just like save the money now.
I think the hard defense is great with the engine upgrade because then even if they do pop the mine,
because he's
the
actually
TIE fighters
doing this.
just massacre the X-wings. He's going to lose that dogfight in the Nebula, I think. Oh, he's building the middle though. So if he can just stall that fight up in the nebula.
This Flydock will not go down though.
Oh no. And rebels are doubling down on bottom left.
Rex did build this, so his baseline is actually not buildable anymore.
Right.
Oh, Rex actually, I think Rex just loses.
Wow.
Yeah, Rex just.
Yeah. If Ormy needs to start splitting fighters, he needs to get some bot side too to trim off more of those X-wings while they're attacking the mine.
Yeah.
Honestly, Ormy can rebuild his base mine. I would. Even with the missile turret, you just hold the missile turret's aggro, and once the base mine starts building a little bit, unless Rex has something else to send up there, it can be built.
Mm-hmm.
Rex is so like Ormy knows Rex has no mines. That Rex is really. Oh, but he does have a lot of X-wings.
He might be trying to.
Oh yeah. That's the better play. Yep. And he builds it good.
I think with this fighter, he needs to just go to his base mine anyway to prevent any that way he can see when it's built. Because he knows that the bottom left's dead, so he needs to see vision on the baseline.
Honestly, he get bottom left hand. Like Rex is spread too thin, doesn't have any map presence. Rex is going for his base mine. Ormy, please build a bomber. Please build a bomber, Ormy. This is the point of the game. I think we're building a bomber and having it in your back pocket is really good. Because if you can pop, like if Rebels doesn't have a lot of money, obviously, and see that base mine going up, if Ormy had a bomber to insta-kill that mine as it's going up, the game would be over.
Uh-huh. I think he has enough money for fighters, though. He could just drop 2 or 3 fighters and it would be
That's
over.
true. But Ormy, I think, the top left mine is up. If Ormy kills the base mine, this is over. There's nothing I don't think Rex can do.
Yeah, he's just going to drop fighters. I mean, he's obviously needs to drop more, but...
Laney, why yelling at me about the overlay? I'm not the caster.
Oh, that's stream delay, because it's been fixed.
Yeah, I just read the chat. I don't know how long ago he said that. I still think... Oh, man.
Rex is going to try to build this.
Yeah. Ormy just needs to get another mine up and get rid of those X-Wings. But Ormy does have a lot of TIE fighters at that base mine. Honestly, he just has to kill that, then just move over. But there are also a lot of X-Wings. There's, what, 4 over there and 2 at the base mine, so there's 6 X-Wings on the field.
Ormy is going to get vision of this, so he will see it. And he will...
So I'd like to talk about that missile turret again on the Empire base mine. It, like... If Ormy was to start building his base mine, there's nothing Rebels could do outside of warping in another unit.
Yeah.
It's risky, but if he's far enough ahead.
Oh, he's actually fighting these X-Wings in the Ion. Was this
I think I think he has to do that too to get him off his back before he goes to kill the mine. Because at this point, he knows that mine in the bottom left isn't finished building, so he can just outbuild Rebels right now.
He needs to keep...
he needs to build mid. I think, like, what a great opportunity to build mid while you're holding all of them up.
I can't really see how many X-Wings are left.
Oh, Rex is going to check mid, so that's good, actually, for Ormy.
Rex is almost enough for another mine. He has about 150 credits away.
Right, but Ormy is moving all of his fighters over to that bottom left mine. And Ormy's going to check mid. Good, good. So that's contested. Ormy just has to...
He can't build this, though, again, so...
Yeah.
And he does.
Oh, man, Ormy, you're playing yourself. You gotta watch this stuff. I feel like Rex is slowly getting more X-Wings back on the field.
Yep. I don't know where Ormy's money is going.
He's building a lot of TIE fighters. Like, he warped some in the middle mine.
Eventually, Rex will have to...
take a trek in the nebula, but if Ormy had the engine upgrade, those X-Wings in the bot left right now would be having a much tougher time getting away from him. But they can kind of just do whatever they want, because without the engine upgrade, TIE fighters can't
Honestly,
chase.
Ormy should have opted for the mine upgrade too. I mean, this has been living for so long. I mean...
Look at all those X-Wings, though. Don't pick this fight, Ormy. Oh, Yeah, Ormy has no choice but to fight it now. He's too close. Ooh, this dogfight's going to cost Ormy the game. Because it's one mine to one mine. There's too many X-Wings on the field. No engine
He's
upgrade.
actually warping all of his units here, but that's not going to be the play because he's going to lose all of his units, and he's going to have Rex going to have complete map control from the bottom to the middle of the map.
Yep.
And he can't rebuild his base mine. This is actually another game where Army had the advantage, and
I feel like at one point this was very heavily sided for Ormy, but Rex really out macroed him.
is Army like? Oh, he just now got the engine upgrade actually, so we'll see what that does.
Well, maybe after realizing he couldn't catch the X-Wings. Because if he had it really,
Army's trying to stall this pretty hard. He knows that he needs to.
He's going for the rebel base one, but I think maybe he's hoping that the rebels will not realize that he moved his cloud from the nebula. But man,
Army does have 1,000 credits, but he's not building anything.
Man, this is not good for Orby right now.
Yeah, because as soon as Rex sees like all these fighters his base mine, he's going straight to the nebula.
Oh, Rex is just going to defend. Yeah, this game's over. Ormy doesn't have the firepower to kill both those mines and defend his top mine. He's going to lose that dogfight because Rex is bringing even more fighters. Oh.
The King of Throws at his best.
Oh, man. So unfortunate. Kudos to Rex, though, for, hanging in there.
Oh, 100%.
And taking advantage of Ormy's throws. Which Ormy wants Empire on this map, so that's too technically. I know Ormy didn't pick the faction on this map, but he got his preferred faction.
Oh.
This is 2 maps in a row he's lost with his preferred faction pick. Ouch.
Yep, and the nebula mine goes out. Yeah, Army might as well just call it GG. Oh wait, Army killed this. All these fighters are invisible for me. I still think it's GG though.
It does. Yeah, there's no way. There's so many X-Wings on the map. Like, look at that. You know what's about to happen. We're going to see a splat.
I really don't like all these invisible
And all Rebels
fighters.
is going to do. Rex already has an X-Wing ready to rebuild his base mine as soon as it's up.
Yep.
He's just clearing out the TIE Fighter now.
And he just builds a missile turret for, because he knows. I mean, this is really unfortunate for me. 2 games in a row where he had a, solid lead and then just thrown it away.
I don't know if he ever really had the lead on Endor.
Well, okay. I think
he botched his start really bad.
Yeah, I think, by Endor, he just needed to build mid, and then he would have had the lead.
Man, Ormy's being persistent. He does not want to concede.
So I guess Rex will go up 2-0.
I'm hoping for the Ormy comeback, but
No. There's absolutely no way.
for game 3, you don't think so?
Oh, I mean, if you mean like game 3, like he could win. You mean like down the series? I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah, I thought you meant this game.
Oh no, there's a concession. So now we're back to a Rex map pick. Do you think Rex will BM and pick Polis again? That would be. Laney Laney says he thinks Ormy could have just teched because he had a mine forever. I don't know.
It's possible. I mean, he I don't know. I think he would need a mine upgrade too to do that though.
Mm-hmm. The other problem is Ormy had to keep dropping fighters everywhere just to keep Rex from building mines.
So 2-0 for Army or RealRex, I mean.
Yeah. Oh man.
Army has yet to rejoin the game. There he is. Dantooine and Empire immediately.
Okay. Come on, Ormy. We have faith in you.
Now this is. I would hope he would be able to win this one at least.
Don't forget to change the map.
Yep. Dantooine. There we go. All right.
Oh man. Is this the 3-0?
It would be a big oof.
This is a fruitful match because regardless of what happens, it's a win for everybody.
Oh, he has a redo. Will he use it?
He should. Guess not.
This is a canister?
Yep.
Why is it pink?
It's spectator faction. It's incorrectly cited, so it's yours. You have like 1 pixel of vision around
it. So this actually is not even.
That's yours. That's your canister.
Is this a bug? Anyway,
it's just assigned the wrong faction on map editor. It doesn't really do anything different, other than it's yours. You get to keep it. You get to have it.
So Army actually went for this, and
I agree. I agree with this actually.
Yeah, but he didn't build it, so
that's fine.
So if he's going to send one here anyway to build it,
yeah,
he should have just built off the start. Kind of a waste.
But Rex is gonna go check it now. Don't build that, Army. Please don't build that. Please don't build that. Please don't build that.
No, he's in vision.
He's gonna build mid. Good. I agree with this.
Yeah, Army's
I like Army's approach to this map this time. If he builds mid. Oh my god, stop taking so damn long, Ormy.
I mean, he didn't build mid indoor. Maybe he's going to do the same thing.
Ormy! Build the fucking mine! Ormy's approach on this map just seems to be outbuilding, like, fighter-wise.
Yeah,
which I think is fine. If he had built mid. But now Rex is going to come mid. Oh.
Maybe he's wanting to build this one now. And he
I don't know.
mid.
But mid could have been up. Mid could have been up, and then he could have forced fights everywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, because I believe, yeah, I mean, well, this is even. This is an even dogfight. Rex actually bids mid. Army chooses to build this one.
Army, you need to get vision on mid, buddy. See, what I like about Rex is Rex isn't hesitating like Ormy has been all game. You know, if Ormy was to drop a bomber on mid right now, that'd be very unfortunate for Rex.
So this will turn into a 2-mine versus 2-mine game with... Oh, Army actually has the advantage bottom. It looks like he has the advantage everywhere.
Except mid. Let's watch mid for a second. Let's see if Army has a bomber to take care of this middle mine. I think he does, based on how many TIE fighters we're seeing on the field. Let's see the bomber. Let's see the bomber. Please show us the bomber.
No.
No bomber. Bomber.
He could build this. I mean,
there's X-Wings on the way, though.
That's true. He's going to scout it first.
It's good he does.
I mean,
Man, this is an open game.
this is so weird. This game. I don't know what's going on.
A pocket bomber is really good as Empire to have on this map, I feel, because rebels kind of really have to cheese a mine up somewhere, and if you can just catch it and not have to care about moving all your TIE fighters over there, it's really nice.
So yeah, I don't know what to say.
I'm saying Ormy has a lot of money. Ormy's sitting on 2.2k. Is Ormy techie?
Maybe?
Is he techie?
I feel like that's not the right move.
Oh, he just spent, so no, he's not. Oh, why was he sitting on so much money?
Maybe he forgot to build fighters.
Ormy's tilting to watch sometimes, and it's definitely one of those games. But right now, with Rex on the hard defense on his own base mine and still having not touched Ormy's base mine, well, Rex does have tier 2 money upgrade, but it's about to go down the drain. Oh, this should be Ormy win all the way.
Maybe.
Rex still has to approach Ormy's base mine.
That is true. And that is
And Ormy's going to get the rebel base mine.
That turret is a yeah, he is absolutely.
Yeah.
That
So this
turret is
Ormy
a
wins
big-ish.
this. There's no way he could throw this unless he hits a surprise cancer. How many fighters are on the left mine that Ormy's defending that went all the way up?
A lot. That's enough to kill. I feel like in about 3 swipes, maybe.
Yeah, but all Ormy has to do is just pump out fighters on his base mine. Oh, but he has to catch that middle mine going up. It's very frustrating for me when that middle mine goes up uncontested because it is so. It's like the easiest mine to scout. It's just outside of station vision.
Because Rex is coming straight to the base mine now.
But Ormy is just going to build top. Oh
Rex,
no, but there's a turret going up. Oh no! That mine's going to get popped. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Oh, he's double building. Can he catch the mid mine in time?
Yeah, I feel like if he kills.
Realm asking in the chat, is this a miners game?
Honestly, this is a very interesting game to me, but
You should not come back.
GP1701, thank you for the subscription. More money for future tournament.
Ormy has 3 mines up at the moment.
And he's not Rex is definitely not rebuilding his base mine with all those fighters.
So Ormy's looking very good, though he did lose his bottom mine, and Rex taking the top mine, and Rex will find and kill the bot right mine. But man, Ormy had 3 mines there for a second.
Oh yeah. Poor TIE fighter.
But if Rex keeps sneaking up mines without Ormy noticing,
it would be hilarious if he had an X-wing right here. Oh, the missile turret! Oh!
Yeah, he's like, nope. Alright, Ormy, gonna rebuild the base mine as soon as it comes up? Question mark? Ooh.
Rex getting his base mine back up.
Ormy has a lot of fighters over there too, doesn't he? They're all chilling in the Ion Nebula, right?
No, they went down.
Oh man, Ormy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess
He's
they went
building his
down.
base mine again, though.
Ormy, what was his money at? 500? Ooh. It's not... Like, it's a... Poor Ormy. Like, I don't know, man. I think this game's still winnable for both sides. I knew the King of Throws could throw. Because Rex has his baseline up and completed.
This is...
Ormy forcing a dogfight here.
Ormy. Stop letting Rex get free mines, please. Oh, is he gonna get canister baited? Oh,
That wasn't a good hit.
that was a waste of a canister.
Yeah. But that missile turret's
Can
just kind of...
you take us to Ormy's baseline? I want to see how many X-Wings are there. Honestly, Ormy could just defend that, it seems like. That's a very tough mine to attack as Rebellion. Ormy could be checking bottom. Ormy could be trying to build mid if he had the money. Like, Ormy has good map presence. He has to keep shaving off those X-Wings at the base mine.
Ormy actually choosing to just kill this missile turret.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Rex is losing a lot of X-Wings to kill this.
I know, I kind of wish Ormy was dropping in just some more TIE fighters at his base mine.
Ormy, as soon as he scouts this, he needs to build bottom right. He has enough money, right? He does.
Yeah.
Just build
Yeah.
bottom right. He scouts
Well,
it.
the
Build it.
X-Wings are going there now, but yeah.
It's not really a lot, though. I mean, that's all.
Some of them are invisible.
A lot of them are damaged. Only like one... well, 2 full squads, and then... Yeah, just 2 squads, basically. So he
Oh,
built
he's building middle. That was smart. That was smart, because he knows the X-Wings are going bottom right. He knows the other ones are attacking the left. He's trying to get that base mine again. Or if Ormy builds his own base mine again, he needs to defend it. I think that's the play for him at this point. If you can defend that base mine. Ormy's trying to get more fighters bottom right to stall. Ormy's base mine is up. He really needs to build it as soon as he can.
Which is about
And
now.
build. I can fucking punch him. He's so late on buying mines.
I don't know if it's late. I think he's just kind of over, like being overprotective.
He's being too cautious.
Yeah.
Rex is like always making the decisions right away. And that's why Rex keeps getting these mines up.
And that's why Rex is still in this game.
Yeah.
Because Ormy...
Rex has been able to build mines way too many times. He should have. Oh my gosh, Ormy's just taking so much damage up there.
Yeah, he still has a lot of X-Wings, so...
Those X-Wings just took out how many squads of TIEs? This game just effectively flopped. There's no TIE fighters on the field outside of bottom right. And like the one up top. Oh, how many are top left? This is just one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
However,
I think-
Ormy's mine is up, and it would take a while for Rex to be able to hit that mine.
Yeah, but there's a lot of X-Wings there. Ormy just needs to pump out more fighters, I guess, but like, man. Oh, can Ormy build bot right again?
I'm not sure. I think that's 100 credits. Maybe I'm wrong.
Please
Nope.
don't let this game sink, because if this game sinks, we're gonna have to make them redo it, and you know it.
Yep. Oh. Here comes Rex with his big bulge of X-Wings.
Oh, good. Ormy's warping in more defense, and Ormy has the engine upgrade now. That's nice.
He does have 2 fighters here to defend.
Ooh, Ormy is warping in even more fighters. Watch the Empire base mine. Ooh, if Ormy can defend this, it'll be huge. Unless Rex also responds to building top left, which I think he's going to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rex is. Ooh, this game does not look good for me at this snapshot. Although he does finish the other 9.
Yeah, well, Rex could actually defend his baseline pretty hard, and with that extra income.
This is getting worse and worse for Ormy by the second. There's just too many X-Wings. And Rex is gonna, yeah. Ormy has nothing to deal with top left. Ormy has, like, this game's over for Ormy, I think.
Well, hold on. We've said that many times this game. Let's just hold off for a second before we, keep saying bullshit. Maybe Ormy has 8 ties in, reserve. Who knows?
That would be a very Ormy thing. Ormy's done that weird crap before. Just, I have 4 ties in my pocket.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say now Rex is one.
Yeah.
Even if
Oh.
he rebuilds his mind, he like Rex just needs to go straight there.
What's going on in mid? How many TIE fighters is Ormy losing to that one squad of X-Wings?
I was not paying attention, but I'm sure he's lost one squad.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah, as soon as Rex kills his base mine, it's over.
Oh man.
These are
Oh,
these are very damaged X-Wings though, so
here comes in Rex with the 3-0.
hmm. I mean, if he could kill these X-Wings, he'd be in a pretty good shape. But I don't think he's going to.
Yeah, no, it's one more swipe and that thing's gone. I think what lost Ormy this game is just not being quick enough with decision making.
Absolutely, yeah. I think the whole series actually, like, like he had the lead on Polis, and then just very undecisive gameplay, and I guess similar. I guess like for Indoor. I guess for Indoor, it was just pretty much like he did the wrong thing.
Rex, I gotta give him props where props are due. Rex has been very decisive with all his mind building.
Absolutely.
Like, he's been very good at mind gaming Ormy with the mines. I can't wait to see how many mines both these players have lost when the game ends.
Name not found 828 or 824. Thank you for the follow, my guy. And there we go. It's a 3-0.
Wow, I was not expecting that.
I was not either. Ormy
I think I put Ormy beating Laney in my major prediction bracket, so
Ooh. Yeah, you can call those
he can't beat the real Laney when he loses to counterfeit Laney.
counterfeit Laney. Oh, that was whew. Let's see.
Ouch.
All right, I think we are ready to pull them in. All right. Whew. What a series, my guys.
Yeah, GG on me.
GG, well played. It was fun.
Yeah. The last match wasn't. But the first
Oh yeah,
one-
I didn't get to see how many mines died. Crap.
I lost 11. He lost 5.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was a lot of. It was a lot of ping pong.
Yeah.
That
So
was one too many places to micro in the beginning.
So I guess after that insane series, we'll start with Indoor. Wow. Ormy. So basically, for what we saw, so like take me on your decision not to build the middle.
I was about to, but I saw his X-wing, and I got distracted and chasing it, and then I just sort of forgot about it after. And then I went back and said, "Okay, we'll build middle now." And then he's building. I'm like, "Oh crap!" So I started building a bomber to take it out.
Okay.
I wanted to originally, but it was just the late X-wing to come by. I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, wasn't sure exactly what was happening yet because I didn't see anything in the middle to start. I was like, "Okay," and then he denied it in the middle, and then it's okay. So that's why I built bottom left.
Okay. So basically like from our, obviously we have, the advantage of seeing everything on the map. We feel like if you would have just immediately built middle, like you would have had a huge advantage because
There was nothing around.
Yeah, allowing Rex to build the middle was pretty much your complete downfall on that map.
Yeah. Well, there was just that one at swing, and I just forgot about it after, and just like, okay, just start kill these at swings, and then go check middle later, and it's like, oh, okay, he built it, and that was
I
rough.
think
From
the
since.
difference was you were sitting on middle for so long and decided not to build it. Rex went middle. As soon as he could, he just immediately built it.
But I was making sure there was nothing in the top, like near the
Mhm.
top turret in the middle, just in case there was something hiding there, because I didn't have vision. And then I was just about to build it when I saw the at swing. I was like, if I build it now, he's just gonna pop in the first pass. That was my point of view.
Makes
So
sense.
I was scared he was just gonna pop in. Like I knew I could have, but it's like he's just gonna pop in the first pass, and that's just be like bad.
Interesting.
So
I'm trying to remember Endor actually, Carson. You might have to carry me on Endor.
So Endor, what happened was Ormy built laser turret. Ormy took his base spine fighter all the way to the nebula, and then his first built fighter. No. Yeah. His first fighter. One went to base mine, one went to the nebula, and then his base mine fighter also went to nebula, and then he went bot left and immediately built it, but he didn't defend at all. Really.
I got some return on the bottom left. I think maybe I don't remember. I just know he was focused on my baseline for the most part, and geez, that feels so long ago. Well, the main thing is like I remember Rex going through the middle many times, like rushing through it, and so I was kind of expecting that, and then I didn't see it. Thinking, okay, I'm going to build middle, and then the X-wing popped up after that, and so I had to react by building bottom left because I knew his other X-wing was up at my baseline. But leaving middle, leaving it unattended for so long was
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
definitely the what cost you the game. Like building bottom left immediately was a good play, but you should have just built middle as well.
yeah.
Because like if you build middle and you just hard defend the Ion Nebula, like the rebels just rip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it was a good start, Rex. The late X-wing.
Mm. Yeah, thank you. That is surprisingly my own.
Honestly, I think the biggest outplay I felt this whole series is actually the bans. I was like half expecting a Geonosis ban, but I was not expecting the Naboo ban at all, and that really threw me off.
I was hoping to do that with the Geonosis ban. I thought, I mean, I've picked it every time so far, so I thought that was given that it would play it again.
We figured that you were trying to outplay him in the ban phase when you banned Geonosis.
Yeah.
Geonosis, I was half surprised, but I'm just like, okay, ban said no big deal. It's like he's not gonna ban Naboo, and then he banned Naboo, and it's like, or he banned Naboo first. Actually, I'm just like, oh no, because I was gonna pick Naboo game 2.
Yeah, I expected that.
And I was really considering picking Endor game 2, but after the first game, I was just like, I want to switch it up. I don't want to do a repeat of like what I did with Scythe, where I just started to do the rematch and then just lose. So that's why I went to Polis instead.
Yeah, that was the perfect outcome. I don't know. I in my opinion, Polis and Endor both are rebel sided.
Basically, I felt like yeah, like the two maps I practiced the most got banned, and that threw me off a lot.
Really?
So that was yeah.
Geo, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, Geo and Naboo.
Yeah, okay, so that was the right.
So that was well played there.
Well,
to be fair, I wanted to pick Botherway as well, so that was a good ban as well.
Yeah, in my mind, I was thinking it's like either I ban Botherway, or if you ban Botherway, I was gonna ban Cuarson because I didn't want to play either of those.
Yeah, I was just Cuarson. If you pick it, great, I win, and I just don't touch it.
Yeah, it's just Cuarson. Let's just not touch. It's like the canisters. You don't touch the canisters. It's gonna blow up in your face. I'm sure someone else in here will attest to that.
I didn't get any canister kills on Dante.
Yeah,
you almost did at one point for missile turret shooting my ties. If it hit the canister, I was like, uh-oh.
Damn, okay.
There was one brief moment I got really nervous. I was like, wait.
We got excited.
Well, moving on to Polis. from the spectator point of view, pretty much Polis and Dantooine, but I feel like Ormy had a pretty good lead, and then a lot of the downfall to the Empire side was just indecisiveness, while RealRex had like almost zero indecisiveness. He immediately he basically outplayed you in the mental game. I feel like.
Yeah, I was like halfway through polls, I just started getting tired suddenly. I'm just like, oh boy, it's like why can't I not think? And then I'm just like, I was waiting for him to come up to the top left for the longest time, and then he just wasn't. It's like, okay, I got to move these ties eventually, and I realized I should have moved them like 2-3 minutes sooner. I was just sort of anticipating, like, I mean, on one hand, I knew that you knew I had my ties there, but at the same time, it's just kind of like I felt like I couldn't move them yet, and
I mean, the plan. I mean, I couldn't go in the Nebula. I would have just lost immediately. The plan was just get all the other mines up, maybe turret and mid, and once I have a huge enough blob, just pop that in 1 or 2 goes. Which
yeah.
is what happened, I guess.
Because when I saw you warping a bunch of X-Wings suddenly, it's like, okay, this is like, that's when I knew that I threw really hard.
Mhm.
You warped like, what, 4 or 5 X-Wings or something at one point in the middle?
Phew, I can't remember.
there was just a lot more that suddenly appeared. I was like, oh boy.
Mm.
And that's when I knew I was sitting around for too long.
Yeah, I couldn't really use my starting fighters efficiently. I guess that helped you out a bit. Like, whenever they came out, I had to do something with them. I could never throw them in your blob.
Yeah. I don't remember how long Polis was. I just know Dantooine was a 15-minute game.
Polis.
That didn't seem that long.
It felt pretty long. I was distracted for a second. Yeah. So pretty much like I'm trying to remember Polis too. Like the Dantooine game was so long, it made like the other 2 games kind of blank in my mind.
Yeah, I'm having trouble remembering them too.
But like all I remember is that Ormy pretty much like I would say all 3 games had the upper hand, but just just a lot of indecisiveness was pretty much your downfall. Like all 3 games, like indoor, if you build middle, you pretty much like it felt pretty good for you. Rex did a really good job on Polis because there was like I think twice where we called Ormy winning, and it's like, oh wait, never mind, LOJK. And same thing with Dantooine. Dantooine, I think we called like the victor like both ways, like maybe 4 times.
It felt like that because like I felt like both Polis and Endor I was a bit shaken on just because of the middle screw up, but Polis and Dantooine, like what I mainly focus on hard is just to get my starts good and just get a really good solid lead, which I felt like I definitely had in Polis and Dantooine. And yeah, it's just my indecisiveness, just my inability to close games. My meme title, as you say,
The King of Throws
that you dubbed, yes.
Certainly showed today.
I hope I did not disappoint in that sense.
Rex discovered the secret strat to beating Ormy. Just dragged the game out long enough for Ormy to beat himself.
Yeah, pretty much.
That really is it. Like that really is like that. Like I was even saying that like the other day when I beat Stygon, I was thinking, prepping against Rex, or not against Rafe. Like the early game, I know I'm solid at. The early game, like unless I do a big bloop early on, like for the most part, I feel comfortable in the early game, getting my starts down, getting a good solid position. It's just closing the game out I've always struggled on. Like many games I practice scrims of other people, I feel like I just get a good lead and then it's just I get indecisive later and then suddenly it's just like what happened to my lead? It's just like it felt it was slowly going away, but I don't realize until it's like it's way past. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure actually Cuarson at the beginning of Dantooine, he was like, okay, Ormy just wins. And then now we
yeah. I was so indecisive I kept forgetting to build ties because I was saying like 2K at one point. I'm like, I have no units in queue. What am I doing?
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
I was like, he has 2.4K. Is he tacking? And then you didn't. I'm like, oh man, Ormy. No, the reason I thought it was over because you were going to be able to build mid and you had the other mines. I'm like, oh, Ormy just builds the mines. It's over. Then he didn't. But then the middle mine was going up by rebels. I'm like, oh, Ormy must have a bomber in his pocket, so he's baiting the mine. Now it's over. They didn't have bomber. I'm like, god damn it, Ormy.
Well, At least it was entertaining, I hope.
Oh, it certainly was. I enjoyed it.
That's
I
good.
got dip. So see you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
See ya.
okay. Take care.
it was
Um,
really good showing by Rex, and yeah, Ormy, you just got to be more decisive on decision making.
yeah, the mid game. That's why. Yeah, I just gotta.
But with that
I just gotta
said,
stop doubting myself.
let's see what RealRex will move on to play. Let's see. I'm not sure how this bracket works.
Either Moon or Ram.
Okay, Moon or Realm. So then, yes. Okay, yeah, Moon or Realm. So how do you who would you rather play? I guess Rex.
I'd rather play against Ram. To be honest, but honestly, I really don't care. Like, if I lose the next game, I'm fine. I'm fine with this place. Um, but yeah, I think Moon just plays too consistently, while Ram is a bit more like Army in that regard.
Oof, throwing some shots. Realm will
I don't
definitely
know. I'm
be
my
fired up in the Twitch chat after that one.
my own opinion, I personally would face Moon over Realm because I feel like if he can get if he can win the first game against Moon, you'll just have a mental advantage over him.
Both
yeah,
people
but I
firing
feel like Moon
shots.
plays a bit like myself, or rather, I play a bit like Moon, if you want to say it the correct way. Like, he just plays consistently and doesn't really have any glaring weakness. And like, from what I saw from Ren the last few games, he either has very good micro or good macro, and not both at the same time. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'd rather have an enemy with a weakness that doesn't mean I have to get into rage.
Pretty well said. I'm trying to think. So the winner of Realm and Moon will actually move on to play Laney for the winners semifinals. No, winners finals. Sorry, winner finals. We are waiting for Artemis and Dr. Coco to play. Does anyone know when the next match is streamed?
I can tell you when Artemis and Cooks are playing. Does that help you?
I believe Artist and Coconus are playing next weekend.
Yes, Saturday, 12 between 18 CET.
Ooh, big oof.
So
So we'll be waiting another week for that match. What about Realm and Moon? Has that been organized?
That I don't know.
let's take a quick peek here. Let's see. I only see Coconus and Artemis set for Saturday. Any other games, it's not listed right now. So
They're
yeah,
playing next-
that's all we have. Next game
Okay.
scheduled is this Saturday coming up.
Moon and Realm are gonna play the same weekend.
Okay.
We haven't
So just
set on a day yet.
So I guess we'll wait for next weekend for those matches. Very well. I would say the Moon and Realm would probably be way more hype, but we'll see if Dr. Coco can pull another upset this tournament.
I'd like to see that.
Well, with that said, I think this is a good time to end the stream. Congratulations to RealRex for moving on, playing a really, really good game. Not really making any mistakes. Ormy, better luck next time, my guy.
Thank you, and congrats, Raps.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well,